Hey guys, I wanted to come on here quick and do a little weekend vlog with you guys, so enjoy the clips and my narrations. So this past weekend was Valentine's Day and me and my partner wanted to do something a little bit different, so he had the genius idea that we would go exploring in a cave. Now of course this was a guided tour, and don't worry, we did not touch the rocks even though we really wanted to. It looks like Play-Doh, and we had the best tour guide ever. Anyway, so we get there, we buy our ticket, and we notice there's farm animals there. They had peacocks, alpacas, goats, and that cow with the big ass horns. Do you know what I'm talking about? We got a few pictures with the cow, and then it was close to our time to go into the cavern. So we started walking over to the parking lot, and then we made our descent. The front of the cavern entrance was beautiful, and I can only imagine the beauty it has in the springtime when all the leaves are green and everything's blooming. This cavern actually had a lot of Native American history to it. I believe, if I remember correctly, this cavern was used as a refrigerator for the Native Americans because it was consistently 52 degrees Fahrenheit. If I'm wrong, that's what the tour guide told us, so don't come at me. I learned that they did not venture far into this cave because they believed there was ghosts in the cave. And I mean, looking at some of these structures and stalagmites and stalactites in the cave, I could see where they were getting that idea, and especially if you don't have electricity. Imagine going down there with like a freaking candle. I'd be scared out of my mind. I also learned that once the European settlers came over, the Native Americans died out, sadly, and then the cavern was unoccupied for a very long time, and then some guy bought it because he wanted to make a business. And he bought it during the Great Depression, so it didn't work out great. However, for the short time that he did have it, there was two entrances to the caves, and in one of the entrances, a homeless population was coming in to sleep, and he didn't want that, so he blew it up and covered the other entrance. In the cave, we got to explore some really cool cave ponds, I believe they're called, or cave lakes, I'm not sure, but it was Gorgina. And I have a question. Are they naturally tinted that color blue, or do they add that so that it looks cooler? Do you know what I'm saying? Fun fact about caves. So I learned from the tour guide that there are stalagmites and stalactites, and you can tell the difference of if they're on the ceiling or the floor. This trick, ready? Stalactites, you have to hold on tight because they're on the ceiling. Anyway, I thought that was super helpful, and I don't think I'm ever going to forget that. We saw a stalactite in there, and he said it was a third of the Earth's age, which was low-key mind-blowing. That would be at least a million years old. I don't know, don't come at me, but that's crazy to see. He said these take so long to form and that it's that old. That's crazy. There was a part of the cave that had a little bit of ferns and moss growing, and there was this salamander, and I love salamanders. They're my favorite animal. So I got a little video of him, but you can't really see him. He's a skinny little guy. So we wrapped up the tour by coming into this big clearing in the cave, and we learned that there was a hermit who lived out the rest of his life there because, and this really sucks, his sister was wrongfully convicted of a crime, and he was suspicious of this, so he did investigating, and he eventually got a pardon for his sister. On his way to get her pardoned from being executed, there was a flood. He didn't make it in time and she got executed. So I understand why he finished his life in that cave. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this short and sweet little weekend vlog. I had a super fun time at the cave, and this week I am cooking up a storm. Let me tell you, yesterday I made my own homemade bread, and then my phone ran out of storage. Seriously, what is up with that? I just want to film content for you guys, and my phone's like, manage storage. After 30 seconds of filming. I'm about to buy a camera, but they're all like $500 or really crappy. Anyways, so I was doing that. I made bread and I made this chickpea Greek salad. I'm not really sure what to call it, but I saw the recipe on TikTok and it was delicious. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and click subscribe because I post 2 times per week. I post on Mondays and Thursdays. And when I am not posting on YouTube, I am very active on TikTok and Instagram at Hey Josepher. Bye, Pookies!